You may not think fashion can help much in the fight against domestic violence, but come next weekend, that is exactly what will be happening. We are joined this morning by Randy Lefko from the Jewish Family Services and Kay, who is an abuse survivor, and tells us what has been coming up in this new event that's going to be taking place this weekend.
The event's going to be fabulous,
yes.
And fashion does impact victims of domestic abuse. It helps them to feel better about themselves and helps to increase their self-esteem.
Wonderful. And you know, it was amazing for me too that I found that nearly 1 in 4 women are somehow, in some aspect of their lives, attacked by a spouse or a boyfriend. Unbelievable stats there.
It is, and it's everything from battery, which you'll talk to Kay about, and emotional, physical, financial, sexual abuse. So it's the whole gamut, and it runs the same in the Jewish community as it does in any other faith group.
And Kay, you're so brave to come out and talk to us today, and also a survivor of abuse. Can you talk a little bit about your story?
Yes, 2.5 years ago, I wanted to end up a relationship with my boyfriend at that time, and he snapped. He took an ashtray, a 5-pound marble ashtray. He attacked me. He broke my whole face.
Oh my gosh.
And I survived.
You are.
Yes.
You have definitely surprised. You're beautiful. Beautiful, by the way. And I know we have before, and I am shocked. Unbelievable. How do you talk to people about this, about the courage that you had to move ahead after this?
Well, when I woke up after 3 weeks of sleeping, I realized that, you know, I want to pass my spirit. I wanted to continue to live. And I realized that there is life after trauma.
Wow.
I wanted to be the woman I always was, continue to be a great mom, and bring awareness, inspiring women in need.
And Kay, you're doing that right now. You're inspiring me.
And one of the things that we do at JFS with our Kolot coalition, and Kolot means voices, and we're voices for women who can't speak for themselves, we were able to provide counseling, case management, financial assistance, and help with case surgery.
And I can imagine that it's expensive.
It's very expensive.
So you have events like what's going to be taking place this coming weekend.
Sunday, October the 20th.
Fabulous.
Signature Grand.
Fabulous. And we do have some stylists over here, styling and profiling.
Yeah.
Ahead of the event, of course. Now, what are we looking? This beautiful young lady.
This beautiful young lady is one of our a teenage model, and that's Rebecca. And we have Bonnie, and Bonnie's mom is here also, and that's Betty. And they're being styled from Aileen's and Plantation. And we will also have men and children, because we're talking this year about generation to generation, where one generation must teach the next that abuse is never acceptable, as well as domestic abuse is generational. It can be passed from one generation to the next.
And that men are also victims of abuse as well.
Also can be victims, but men can also be allies, and then we garner them to sign our pledge to be allies of women to end abuse.
It would be so nice too for the people who are watching us today to really lend a helping hand, because October also is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, if you didn't know that.
Yes.
So if you can get out and help, and especially with the government shutdown, I know that there's so many shelters that receive money from the federal government and are now being closed because of the shutdown.
Yeah, it's incredible. And so our event is actually, you can donate, become a sponsor. You can attend. It's still open. You can visit us at jfsbroward.org. We have lots of ways. We have a shopping boutique that day that is incredible pre-holiday shopping. Hanukkah is on Thanksgiving this year, so we want people to shop for the holidays.
Definitely.
And it's Jewish and non-Jewish. Everybody's there. It'll be a great day. And we want to just thank our co-chairs, Debbie Covert and Amy Stolberg, for the great job they're doing.
And thank you so much for the great job that you're doing. And Kay, for coming out and being a survivor and being so courageous and brave to come and tell your story.
Thank you.
You're a wonderful and beautiful woman inside and out, I can tell right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The event is a week from today, starting at 10:30 with a silent auction and raffle. Then at 12:30, and the luncheon and fashion show will begin. For more information, you can head to jfsbroward.org. And I also want to thank the lovely models who came in to do a little fashion show for us as well, preparing us for the weekend, for that beautiful event. Thank you for coming, guys. Time right now is 9.